A live edition of the Salty Chip Show. Damian Salty G, the returning Chip K Fabe, associated with the NAI Wrestling Network, as well as various podcast streaming sites.
Pods?
Chip. Yes, pods, like Tide Pods. You know, the kids are eating them things still for some dumb reason.
I don't think you said pods. I think you said pods.
Oh, my accent came out. Yeah.
It came out.
Yeah, sometimes I got a Bostonian accent. Sometimes I have a New York or Long Island accent. So,
well, if you're from New York, you can't have a Boston accent. This is not a thing.
Well, I do say "ka" a lot. I say "ka."
I don't even say "ka." I say "car."
Well, I'm just saying that's what I do. And we already have one viewer watching in, so I don't know who it is, but thanks for joining us.
I think I know.
Oh, now we got two. So, anyways, welcome back, Chip.
I don't know if I remember how to do this.
We know how to do this, Chip. We've been doing this for how long now?
Well, it's been 4 months since we've done anything.
April, May. Nope, 3. Correction. 3.5.
April 15th. What comes after April?
May.
Oh, May. Okay, I'm thinking there's a month between April and May. Never mind.
Come
3.
on, bro. Get with the program. Anywho's, Chip, you said you wanted this show to be a free-flowing discussion today. So, by all means, you have the floor.
I got nothing.
Wait a minute. You made it seem like we had DEFCON 5 today.
I told you that I trust you. I know you'll make the wind flow, and I'm just gonna follow it. But
so this is what we're gonna do.
All right, fine. You want something to talk about?
Your big cock.
Oh God, this is not where I wanted this to go.
You pulled it out.
I might have. I wish I had my soundboard going right now, but I'm just like.
So what exactly is that?
For people that aren't watching, it's a it's a cock from New Orleans. It's called Willie's Cocktail, haha. Like,
no comment, Your Honor.
That's where this is going already.
Yeah, but that's just what we do here on the Salty Chip Show. So let me catch some people up. Okay. The last time Chip and I did a show, it was before WrestleMania. It was March 14th. 314 says we just ate your pie. A lot has happened in the wrestling world since then, the sporting world.
I wouldn't know.
I'm going to dissect as much as possible because my wonderful co-host has decided to join me today. Thank you, Chip. Because
you're welcome.
Life has been whooping both our asses. Okay, I'm moving. Chip's got like 4,000 promotions. So we've been trying to piece things together. And this is the first show back. So for little rusty folks, we're sorry.
I know I'm rusty. So I'm just going to apologize now.
That's fine. So, I mean, look at me. I got a Punisher hat, which is my favorite hat, by the way. An X-Men t-shirt. So I am straight up nerd centric right now. But
there's something we got to talk about though before we get way too far in. My beard phase. Oh, stop it. My beard phase. Like literally 13 hours ago, I gave up on the beard. Just look at how amazing that was.
For people who, there you go. For people who are streaming, Chip, say something.
Most amazing beard ever, and I just got rid of it.
Why?
Didn't have a choice. I was trying to shave my neck and I missed.
Oh, so this is a you mess up.
Of course it was.
Oh, you botched. I thought it was for work.
But ready? I mean, just look at that. Look at that. Just look at how big it was.
That's another thing. That's what she said.
Can you stop that?
You're walking into the jokes, man. I just tell them like it is.
Oh God. But yeah, that's really it. I grew a beard. I grew my hair out more.
Yeah, you got some Hugh Jackman hair going on right now, bro.
I got what?
A Hugh Jackman kind of hair thing going on, Wolverine style going on.
It's beautiful hair. I went to a barber that I was terrified of.
Okay.
I walked in and somebody yelled, "It's bright," and then it just like,
what?
Think about what kind of barber I told you.
I know what you saw. Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I just working a lot of hours, working out, trying anyways.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, I mean, the only form of wrestling I've watched since WrestleMania was the Raw after Mania because I was still in New Orleans. And then I watched the last hour of the last pay-per-view. What was the last pay-per-view?
I have no idea.
Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. That was it. That's literally been it. I did watch Progress's Super Strong Style 16 because
I wonder why that is, but go ahead.
Take a guess because I bet you it's not the answer.
No, it probably is not her, but why'd you watch it?
Oh no, it was not her. Hero.
That's right. They leased him. They leased him out.
Yep. So we got to see. I mean, it was still Cassius Ohno, and they kept on pronouncing his name Cassius Ono.
That's
But they're allowed. They're British. They're allowed. But Chris Hero was there, and of course I'm gonna watch that.
For those that don't know, you're a pretty big Chris Hero fan.
Pretty big.
Well, dude, stop before I just keep making the
jokes.
Stop
making those jokes, man.
You walking into it, man.
I'm not intentionally doing this.
So no wrestling has been watched, is what I'm assuming.
No. I was supposed to watch Dominion. Didn't get the chance yet. I know what happened. I want to see it, but.
By the way, now that I'm in the chat, what up, Miguel? I have something to say about you know Miguel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he was with me in Orlando. We went to the gaming convention / New Japan Pro Wrestling thing. Me, JJ, and a whole bunch of other people.
Wait, how was that related?
Wait for it.
No, I mean, how was gaming in New Japan?
Well, because Kenny Omega was like spearheading this with the owner of this.
So they bring a New Japan show to.
Yeah, I saw Naito. I saw Kenny. I saw Kota Ibushi. Hiromu Takahashi, like a whole bunch of like New Japan stars. The Guerrillas of Destiny were the most over people in my section. Like Tama Tonga, and I'm gonna say this for the folks at home. Tama Tonga has the hair I wish I had. Okay, his Pantene hair flip is better than Roman Reigns's, and don't at me. And you could at me at Damian at Damian G347. But
that's your handle?
Damian G347.
What was it before?
Dare to be Damian, Dare to be
Damian. That's the one I remember.
Yeah. I changed everything. Oh, and Miguel wants me to reference Taguchi. Taguchi with all his hip attacks.
Oh God.
Was one of the most over people at that event. First off, I got a main problem about this event. The start time, 9:30 we started at. Okay. And then there were commercial breaks every 5 minutes.
Was it a live show?
Yeah, it was a live show on Twitch.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, and Miguel the whole day at the show, because we went to the gaming convention, then we went to the show afterwards. Miguel kept offering me money to V-trigger random people at the convention. What? He was like, I'll give you $50 to V-trigger that kid. I'm like, no. I'll give you $50 to V-trigger that dude that's not paying attention. No. But I'll give him credit because he is a really damn good salesman. He started turning me a little bit. Like certain people he kept pointing out, and now I know you're watching, Miguel. Certain people where he was pointing out, he goes, I know you want to hit that person with a V-trigger. And I'm looking and I'm like, you know what? You're right. I might want to V-trigger that cat. And he's just like, see how much it's going to take? I'm like, $200. He goes, I can't pay you that. Then never mind.
Yeah, because we're all poor wrestling fans.
Our number one fan just says she missed salty chips, by the way.
Number one.
Yeah.
I just saw that picture today too.
It's still on your Facebook, yeah?
So no, my big bearded softballer is now my picture.
Yes, that's right.
But I think it's my header.
I think it's the header. It's all of us, yeah.
But Chip is not on Facebook. That's a different person.
Never mind. The kayfabe version of you is not on Facebook.
Still a thing.
Is it still a thing?
Yes.
Okay. And I've also been accused of being a homer for Battle Club Pro, and damn right I am, because you were mad you missed the first all women show.
Still am.
You are still pissed about that.
Yep.
May the Queen reign. Were your boy representing the show? Was the guest ring announcer for Tessa versus Mia. I was both cheered and booed, and I got streamers thrown at me, so that was fun.
Did you see that?
Did I see what?
My lights just go out.
Bray Wyatt.
Like a light bulb just blew in the middle of the show, so you can't see my face. My bad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, one more Miguel story. This fool, and yeah, I'm calling you a fool, Miguel, spent $300 some odd.
What the fuck?
For a fighting game controller that had Kenny Omega, and I don't know who the other person was, spray painted on the controller. I told him that was the dumbest thing I ever saw.
Wish you could see my face right now.
I'm looking at your face right now. So Miguel, I know you're watching. That controller, waste of money.
Are you? Never mind.
Yeah, I love you, Miguel, but no, sorry.
You're a fool.
You're a fool for doing that. And you know what? I should V-trigger you for spending $300 some odd on a controller.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what? I didn't spend $300 on anything.
I should V-trigger you for the beard, actually.
I wish I had a choice.
Miguel said it's an investment, asshole.
That is
Yeah.
not an investment. That is a stupid purchase.
Speaking of stupid purchases, can
Oh.
we talk about real quick about the NBA and the free agency period?
No, no,
Why?
no.
Because Boston didn't get anybody?
I don't
Why?
care that Boston didn't get anybody. I fucking hate all-star teams. I hate that teams are getting together because they're buddies and they want to go. All right, I saw a good meme today and it makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. How many times did we have to watch Jordan chase teams to go chase a ring? Team up with his buddies to go get a ring. Oh wait, he didn't.
Yeah, and
LeBron.
now it's a players' league. It's a players' league, dude. We got to accept the fact that the owners don't run the NBA anymore.
There is no. Remember when?
Remember?
No, remember the Chris Paul block trade?
I remember. Yeah, when the NBA owned the Hornets at that point.
I don't care.
I don't know, but again, the NBA owned it, so that's their call to block that. But the collective bargaining agreement does not stop players from talking amongst themselves, saying, "I want to sign here. You want to sign here? Cool, let's go." Like right now, the big thing is Kyrie and Jimmy Butler are trying to team up at some point, either this year or next year.
There's no pride in that, though. Like going out and winning a championship, because you guys, you're the top player in the league. You're teaming up with the top, 10 in the league. The Warriors too. I hate that team too. There's no competition. There's no element of surprise in the NBA. They lost me. I'm out. They had me this season. I'm out. No, I'm not, because it's not worth watching.
Well, you know what's the intrigue? Okay, you know what the intrigue for me is? It's not even the end result. It's not the end result. It's how bad the Eastern Conference is going to be, aside from Boston, Toronto, and the Sixers. That's it. That's all we got in the East.
But we know where it's going. We know the Western Conference. Oh, see, the light just came back on. That's so weird. We know the Western Conference Finals is going to be LA and Golden State.
Whoa, slow your roll, bro.
What do you mean?
LA.
The Lakers.
No.
Yeah.
With the team you really want to go here already on the first show back? Because me in NBA talk, man. Okay. Have you seen the team they've constructed with LeBron so far in free agency?
You saw that, right?
Nobody could hit a jump shot to save their life.
Real question. Did you see that?
The flickering? Yeah, I see it in the upper right-hand corner.
It just went out again.
That's because you keep dissing all the NBA right now. That's what's happening right now.
I just threw something and it didn't work.
Anyway, we're already off the rails here. And you're listening to Salty Chip Show in affiliation with the NAI Wrestling Network. Of course, as always, it's myself, Damian G, and Chip Kayfabe. Find Chip on Twitter, his Kayfabe Twitter, at Chip Kayfabe. Myself,
I don't really use it.
At Damian G347, and the show at Salty Chips Show. So again, shout out to Battle Club Pro, and I have to pub them because they're my boys and my peoples. Their next show in the Bronx, because that's where we're born at.
Not me.
Well, I'm talking about them. Sorry, and I did say we, like I play for the damn team, but you know what? I broke my.
And that is your biggest pet peeve. I was waiting for you to do it.
I just broke my pet peeve. It's been a while, dude. We're rusty. July 21st in the Bronx. Jimmy Havoc's on the card, wrestling Matt McIntosh, which I'm looking forward to. Harlow O'Hara versus Mia Yim. That's another good one. So you need to go check that out. X Battle Club Pro on Twitter and Instagram.
Battle Club Pro X, I think.
Oh, is it now XX? A lot of X's there.
I think it's X at the beginning, X at the end. I think.
Okay.
I don't use Twitter anymore, so I don't know.
Google Battle Club Pro, folks. We didn't do show notes today. This is just straight up like off the top of the dome. So
we also didn't know we were doing the show until 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I was at dinner and all of a sudden you're like, "Hey, you want to do a show?" Like,
I got like 5 minutes to breathe.
Yeah, I know. You're not like a slave right now.
Sometimes. But I love it. As much as I'm working, I can't complain about it. Like, do you remember my last job?
I do.
Those tweets. You haven't seen those tweets, have you?
No, I have not. Wait, the one where you were cussing out your old job, your old supervisor?
Yeah, the one where every day I want to go.
Yes, that I know. I saw those.
Yep. That was what made me popular on Twitter.
I thought it was the wing debate.
No, that lost me followers. I'm still gonna die on that. Are you
feuding with Wingstop?
Well, I don't use Twitter anymore, but I won't. So I went to a buddy's house to watch the Eastern Conference Finals, and they ordered Wingstop. I ate the wings because they were real wings, but they sucked.
Our number one fan wants us to let people know that they might be at the Battle Club Pro show on the 21st.
Whoa, I wish I was there.
Yeah, you should come to the Bronx, dude.
Ah, ah, ah.
What happened?
My microphone came unplugged.
Oh,
21st, is that
yeah,
Saturday?
the 21st. That's a Saturday night, and that is officially my last night in New York City before I move.
No, well, don't do that.
Oh, I'm
'Cause now
guilting
you-
everybody.
Well, now
I'm
you're
guilting
making me feel like I
everybody.
have to be there, and I don't know if I can be.
I am guilting as many people as possible. For those watching, and you're going to hear this later on SoundCloud, iTunes, and all
Holy
that
closeness.
stuff. Your boy, yeah, look at my face. Your boy, Damian G, his last night in New York City is on the 21st of July. So if you're in town, and if you're on the East Coast or the tri-state area, come through the Bronx. Say goodbye to me, because I'm moving to other locales. Anyone who knows me knows exactly where. I don't have to say that here on the show, but kayfabe. But I am moving, and I am leaving New York for a while. And yeah, so come out, enjoy good wrestling, support a local promotion that I am putting my own. I've put a lot of myself into. I've almost killed Hokai for this promotion, but I will not talk about that because he'll just give me the finger. Kayfabe. So other than that, look, it's good to be back. Yeah. I feel like we should reset really quick for the new viewers, because we may have new viewers or new listeners. Myself, Damian G, train radio host based out of New York City. Chip Kayfabe, producer extraordinaire, and now my wonderful co-host. You used to hear us every week. Now we're going to try to do once every 2 weeks? Try to kind of bring the show.
That sounds more reasonable. Yeah. Until we can get back on a weekly basis, that sounds more reasonable every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And I can balance that with Podcast Champs and other shows that I'm working on. And rumor has it I might be working with a radio station down in Dallas. Oh. Whoops. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's news.
I just found that out today, actually.
Oh, there you go.
That might be something in the works that thanks to my broadcasting school, kind of hooked me up with some job connects there.
And we could possibly be associated through different associations of what we work with.
This is true. Especially the one place I'm trying to work for my day job. Wink, wink, nod, nod, hint, hint.
Why?
So they can pay me. I need as much money as possible, man.
You didn't get the pun.
I didn't get the why.
You didn't get the pun out of the why?
I got the why. I was trying to... Shut up. Stop.
Can you tell?
Yeah, can you tell? Yeah, the why. Yes, I'm trying to work for the why. And apparently I'm overqualified for a lot of their jobs. Go figure.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
If you moved to Boston, you'd have a job.
That's too cold, man.
You live in New York.
Too cold, bro.
Oh my God.
I don't like winter. That's my least favorite.
Meanwhile, we're melting right now. I'm
not melting. I'm cool as the other side of the pillow because my AC's on right now and I'm nice and comfortable.
Nice Stuart Scott reference.
Yeah, you like that, right?
I appreciate that.
So Miguel was telling me that the I was gonna say the main event of the Western Conference Finals. The Western Conference Finals is probably going to be Golden State versus Houston again.
Yeah, that's probably the right answer.
Yeah, I'm going with that. LeBron and Friends. I feel like that's
what it is.
LeBron and Friends. Yeah. That sounds like a reality show. Maybe we should watch that.
You know why he moved to LA?
Tell me why, Chip. Give me your reasoning.
It's not going to take long. I know you're leaning back. You feel like this is going to be a rant. It's not a rant. Yeah. It's just because he's looking to his next step. Why not just move his family out there now? He's going into acting. He's going into movies. He's going into Hollywood. Just get out there now.
By the way, I recently saw a movie with what's his face? Blake Griffin. It was like an indie film recently, and of course he's playing a professional athlete that tears his ACL. Whoops! And apparently, like he's trying to do home improvement, and he sucks at doing home improvement.
Was Tim Allen involved?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
Not Richard Karn. No Tim Allen. No Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Richard Karn's dead.
Richard Karn.
Karn. I said Carr. I meant Karn. He's dead. Isn't he?
Al Borland died?
Yeah, didn't he?
What?
Yeah.
I definitely did. Somebody Wikipedia that for me.
I got you. Oh, radio silence. I hate that.
Oh, I like to let you dangle in the wind like that, bro.
I didn't piss you off, though.
This is true. Usually you piss me off. So anyway, for those who are just tuning in, I know it sounds like we're off the rails, but this is actually by design because the Salty Chip Show, for those who don't know, covers wrestling, sports, kind of big picture topics.
He is not dead.
Thank you. So you probably owe Richard Karn an apology for saying he was dead.
My bad.
My bad, Rich.
My bad.
looking like the
Y'all be
brawny
good.
man.
Y'all be good.
Yeah, be good.
Our truth.
No comment. So
That's what I remember about wrestling. Our
yeah,
truth.
and you know what I remember this weekend or last weekend? The fact that somebody I will not. You know what? No, screw that. JJ Williams, I love you, bro. This dude, JJ Williams knows things. Follow him on Twitter. JJ Williams, look him up on Twitter. He's awesome. But I learned some things about certain wrestlers and just in general, like we were having like these discussions, and I did not know Asuka was married.
I did not know that either.
I did not know Asuka had a kid.
What?
Asuka has a child.
Oh.
And Miguel was pissed.
Well, you know my feelings on Asuka. I'm sure they're still very much the same. But
still mad they made her job to Charlotte, bro.
I don't care. I was happy. And it wasn't a job.
She tapped out clean.
That's a match.
And then she had to hail the queen.
I don't have a problem with that. I actually wish I wish she did more of the Shinsuke thing. Like, yeah,
hit her on the balls,
raise her hand. Well, that's not possible.
I know.
But you know, attack her after.
I think that would have been the best way to go about it. But then you're making
an iPhone?
No.
Oh, it looks like an iPhone from here.
Android all day, every day.
That's not even close.
Too bad, so sad.
Wow, we're just picking up where we left off.
Essentially. Because I'm still but our battle cry is what, Chip?
What?
Don't be a dick.
Oh, well, yeah, duh. Well, Miguel actually, we stole that from Progress, so.
By the way, Miguel says you meant Billy Mays is dead.
Yeah, it is Billy Mays. They look exactly the same. Yeah, it's Billy Mays. My bad.
Are you trying to say all guys who look like the brawny guy look the same?
I don't look the same as anybody.
You don't look like the brawny
guy. I had an awesome beard.
But you're not wearing the what is that? The lumberjack plaid thing.
No, I just got back from the gym, so I'm wearing my workout. So I bought my first pair of shorts.
What?
I've never owned a pair of shorts in my life.
Wait, what? Why? Wait, how? How have you never owned a pair of shorts?
Just never felt the need.
Okay.
So now I work outside a lot, so I bought a pair of shorts. And
how's that feel?
Weird, because my legs have never seen sunlight. So people at work were putting paper up to my legs, and I am the same skin tone as a piece of paper.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I intentionally wore shorts the last 3 days, stood outside without sunscreen, hoping my legs would burn. I think I'm negative white now.
For those watching in the Twitch stream, in the YouTube stream, negative white? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm just not burnt. I still look like a piece of paper. My legs. My arms are good. Well, my computer screen doesn't help the light, but my arms.
No, it makes you look whiter.
It does. Yes. Let me turn my brightness down so I look kind of normal. There we go.
Now you're just trying to be Elias at this point.
Oh, man.
Do you know how to play an instrument, Chip?
I used to play the trumpet.
Really?
I wasn't good, but I used to play the trumpet. I was in band, one time.
That one time you were in band camp?
I did not go to band camp, but I was in band in middle school. I started in percussion. I never played the actual drum set, but I played the mallets, I think it was called.
The big drumsticks?
Yeah, they have the ball on the end. I intentionally didn't add a plural to that because I knew we were going to go with it. With the ball on the end, and it was like keys, that. And then I hated it, so the next year I wanted to switch to baritone sax, and my teacher was like, "No, you're playing trumpet." So I played trumpet.
Well, my instrument was the flute. I
could picture you playing the flute.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that to me, and I'm gonna say this again. And I got clowned the last time I said this. I won awards for playing the flute, so I, by all accounts, was a flautist, an accomplished flautist, an award-winning flautist. And the last time I told it to somebody, they made fun of me incessantly.
I hope you can feel the judgment. I'm so judging you right now.
Well, so did they. So number one judged me also, and that's not cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
I'm judging you. But speaking of awards, you're talking to finally, after 11 years of coaching, I guess a World Series champion. My team won the World Series in town this year.
You might want to bring that down a notch because people might think you're talking about professional baseball.
I said my little league team, very
Ah,
little league team.
so what? You were the coach.
I was the coach, and we won
Okay.
the World Series. Took 11 years of coaching to actually win something.
So
But
like the Boston Red Sox, just tinier.
I'm gonna hang up on you.
I love you too, bro. I've missed
I
you.
hate you.
I've missed you.
You're a damn Yankees fan.
I'm a Mets fan.
You're a Mets fan, and I'm sorry for that. But
Yeah.
don't talk about 86. Shut up.
You're welcome. So wait, all
No,
right,
no. Thank Billy Buckner.
let's hit the reset again. For those who are just tuning in, the Salty Chip Show, Damian G, Chip Kayfabe. Find the show on Twitter at Salty Chip Show. Myself, Damian G347. Chip whenever he's on Twitter at Chip Kayfabe whenever he's on. So no wrestling for you except for just now talking about Money in the Bank. Yeah.
I watched the last hour because the insiders asked me to come over, so I went over and didn't realize there was a pay-per-view on. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, if it's not independent wrestling, I don't really pay attention now.
Now, when I do have some time, like if I come home from work at 10, whatever, and I have some time before I need to go to bed, I'll watch. I've been watching Attitude Era stuff. Like I'm currently in the middle of The Undertaker trying to embalm Stone Cold.
Embalm? I don't remember that.
Oh my God, you got to go back and watch it. It's the weirdest, best thing I've ever seen.
The weirdest, best thing you've ever seen.
That's a thing.
Okay. Oh, so apparently somebody else knows what negative white is.
I mean, I didn't think it was actually a thing, but I'm glad somebody else understands what I'm going for. Who understands what negative white is?
Yep.
You're the only smart one out there.
Wow, that's offensive.
You're very welcome, dude.
I'm sure Miguel in the chat or Topher is going to be like, really? We're not smart? Thanks, Chip. You lost viewership. Thanks a lot.
You didn't know what negative white was. You got to know what negative white was.
I'm Latino. I don't know what negative white is. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter what you are. It's just a thing.
Fair enough.
Also, something I learned, speaking of not knowing things, I just learned who Cardi B was. Didn't know who that was.
This is why I let Chip talk for like a minute. Hold on.
I was called uncultured swine at work recently because I didn't know who J. Cole was. Apparently, he's coming to Boston. We were sitting in a meeting. Everybody was hyped up about it. I didn't react because I didn't know who it was. Get your hands off your face, dude. Pick up your microphone and talk. I need a response. There you go. Just get in the microphone. No, I can't keep going. I'm rusty. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Also, I like the microphone. It looks good. You got a new microphone?
From the black one, yeah.
Yep.
Well, now I don't have, because I don't really have a setup where I could put it on the stand. So now I look like I'm interviewing people live with my microphone. So
you can interview the picture. It almost looks like Jesus.
Yeah, where I'm staying is very religious. So a former Jehovah's Witness staying in a very religious apartment. Just
sounds all right.
Take that with you, what you will. The only wrestling I pay attention to, independent wrestling.
You need to, just so when we do this show, we can have something in common to talk about, because I'm not going to independent shows. I just don't have the time. I need you to start watching Progress.
Give me your network pass, and then I'll start watching Progress.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be splitting Stardom with other people. So
see, I want to get into that. I just don't have the time to get into anything else right now. But oh god.
Hold on. If you're in the YouTube stream, and I want you all to really check the YouTube stream.
I don't want to know.
Okay, is who Canadian, Miguel, for one? And number two, a Jesus and a Damian in the same shot. This is the best show ever.
I know he's asking if I'm Canadian because I say out weird. I say out like a Canadian. So I know that was towards me. Okay.
And the best part is a Jesus and a Damian in the same shot. This is the best show ever.
Who said that? Yeah, I figured that's who that was.
Yeah, well, because
yeah.
So Progress. For those who want to know about wrestling, if I've never seen Progress before, or Progress, depending on how you
Progress.
Why should I?
I mean, do you enjoy Tyler Bate in NXT?
No.
Good talk. Glad we had it. Do you enjoy Pete Dunne?
I do like Pete Dunne, yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say Progress was his what's the word I'm looking for? home.
His
Well,
bag of
it is
tricks.
now. It is now. It's not his roots. Like that's not where he was made, but it kind of was. So yep, there goes Damian. Bye. I would I don't know how to explain it. They're for an independent company. They have very good storylines over the years. The Jimmy Havoc story is one of the best stories in wrestling, I think. The 613-day reign as Progress champion. I'm just winging it because Damien's not listening to me right now. He took his headphones out. There he is. Now he's back. Yeah, that's really it. They have great storylines for an independent company. Like I said, Jimmy Havoc story is one of the best stories in wrestling. 613-day reign with the London Riots, which is my favorite tag team name. I know people from England. That's a sore subject, but the name was cool. It's ironic, but yeah. And then the Paul Robinson and Will Ospreay evolution, going from the Swords of Essex to Bitter Rivals to actually the most recent show, which I will not spoil, but the most recent show with Paul Robinson and Will Ospreay, which is very interesting. So watch it.
I have never been, nor will I probably ever be, a Will Ospreay guy.
I'm not, but I do appreciate the flips. Like I wish I could do half of the stuff he does.
So can I, but as a performer, just not my thing.
Oh, it's not my favorite style of wrestling at all, but I would recommend, even for you, I know you're not an Ospreay guy, watch the latest chapter of Progress. Watch Will Ospreay versus Jordan Devlin. It possibly match of the year candidate. I haven't seen many matches this year, so it could be I could have missed something, but I'd throw it up there. And I'm not an Ospreay guy. You know that. I've said that many times. You know I'm not an Ospreay guy. Ow. Don't
I'm going to go on record and say I was very happy to see Kenny Omega live for the first time last weekend.
He's somebody I need to see live.
I don't think that was the best. I mean, I think it was the best venue, like as far as like it being a gaming convention, because he's a gamer. But as far as the match, it was him, Kota Ibushi versus Hiromu and Naito. And and Miguel knows this. There are multiple times where I thought Naito died or like Kota was like really injured because
I feel like you always think people are dying
because they look like they're dead. Like they're
doing their job.
Yes, they are making it compelling. I'm sorry, that pulls me in when it looks like somebody could have died. I'm like, oh, please be okay, please be okay, please be okay.
Very off topic for a second.
Yes,
I can tell we haven't done this in a long time. Why? Because I am sitting and I'm starting to hurt.
Your ass hurts from sitting.
Yes. I'm not used to sitting in one spot for this long.
Hashtag ass problems.
You can ask anybody I work with. Like I'll be in my office for 20 minutes and then 20 minutes later I'm gone. Like I'm in and out. I just can't sit still. I got to move. So
see, Miguel also says you watched Progress for Tony Storm. Who you kidding?
Actually, I didn't. I actually, full disclosure, skipped the match.
Did you see her match versus Shayna?
No, I haven't watched the UK tournament yet.
I will check out that match because people are telling me it's the best Shayna Baszler match they've ever seen.
I believe it. But no, I haven't had a chance to watch the. Actually, I watched night one. Because I wanted to see Zach Gibson. He's one of my favorites out there in the UK. And hopefully it translates over because man, and you'll remember the
I remember
the infamous night in New York in the 115 degree. Dude. I will just never forget. He picks up the microphone, boos. You couldn't even hear him over the speaker system. It was
the boos lasted for 3 minutes straight. He couldn't say a word.
Do you think it was only 3 minutes?
Well, for me it was 3 minutes.
3-minute warning. Come on, give me that.
Fine, high five on that one.
He's one of my favorites. I think he's very talented, and I love the gimmick. I love that people hate him so much just because he has that punchable face.
Like you.
I don't have a punchable face, you asshole.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Okay, folks. Whoever's in YouTube, who looks more punchable? Be honest, me or
I mean, if we're comparing who looks more punchable, then it's absolutely me. But I don't have a punchable face.
Oh, by the way, apparently he's an ass pain man to Billy Gunn's theme music now is going on in.
I appreciate that. Who was that? Okay, I appreciate that. But going back to what you were saying.
By the way, yes, Miguel, for the last time. We know Tony Storm rocks the hat you gave her. I know. You're proud
I did not know that. That's very impressive.
Yes, he gave her a hat. She loves it. She wears it a lot. And now he's like geeking out because Tony Storm rocks his hat.
He should be. Why are you shitting on him? He should be freaking out.
You know why I'm shitting on him? Because he spent $300 something on a controller. That is why.
That's deserved. But just throwing it out there again for everybody. I do not have a punchable face. You do.
You want to bet? I can't see that. I can't see anything.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Did you just screenshot my face?
I was trying to do something for Twitter and it failed, so I'm gonna give up.
Well, if you're gonna screenshot, do the one of me pointing because that's like prototypical Damian right there.
We did something like that once. There was a cool picture we had at one point.
You mean like the picture we took? And
that's still my favorite picture.
The one we took in Philly where you were like,
yeah, that's still my favorite picture ever, and nobody understands the irony of that picture.
Except you, me, and number one. That's the only people understand the relevance of that photo.
Oh my god, I saw that picture today too. Yeah, that was nobody will ever understand the irony of that picture. I don't think anybody will, and nor should they.
So anyone in the YouTube stream, you guys have any questions regarding life, wrestling, anything sports related? Since we're here in the YouTube stream for a minute, because
wait, where are we at in the show? Are we closing in on 45?
I don't even know, dude. Probably we're about maybe like 35 minutes in.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we picked up where we left off.
Oh, by the way, Miguel says things are getting serious between him and Tony because she wears his hat.
All right, now get your head over your ass, dude.
Get your head out of your $350 controller.
300, but yes.
Whatever. What's the most? Oh, that's a good question for you. You know, I go to conventions and stuff like that all the time.
I already know what your question's going to be. So while you ask it, I'm going to go get it.
Okay. The most expensive thing you bought at a convention. Yes. Go.
Yes.
So for those who are listening in for the first time, Chip literally is falling down. He fell down. That was not on purpose. He literally is clumsy. He just fell down. Miguel is saying in the YouTube chat that he wants to punch my face because I keep making fun of his $300 some odd controller purchase. I'm sorry. I'm very fiscally responsible. And Miguel, I love you. You're my brother. No, just no. And people now are seeing in the YouTube stream that Chip just fell down. But just so you know, we missed you guys. It's been really tough to get our schedules in line. And we promise every 2 weeks we're going to try to do stuff back to what we were doing, talk more baseball, talk more sports, talk a little bit more wrestling. As you all know, if you don't know, I'm more of a women's wrestling connoisseur. Chip is kind of like in and out when it comes to wrestling. But the whole point of this show is what we're doing right now in the YouTube stream. Like a lot of us are just BSing, talking trash, and having fun. And that's what the Salty Chip Show is all about. It's all about having fun. And always remember, folks, Zach Morris is trash.
Oh, fuck you.
Zach Morris is trash.
I still haven't had a chance to watch that, but I have to.
Let me see. Wow, really? Topher just said he spent $35 on a fidget spinner for his son.
Well, that's different for his child. That's acceptable.
And number one ask, are you okay?
What? Oh,
falling down.
That was on camera?
Yeah, that was on camera.
Great.
That is immortalized now from now on.
Awesome. Wonderful. Great. Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
And Topher also said his tattoos are a very frivolous purchase.
All right. So my worst and most expensive purchase. Don't know why.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
I accept that. I accept full responsibility for it being.
It's the spinner belt. Like, come on, dude.
The original. So I bought this. So my dad used to do satellite parking for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. I dropped the
belt. You are so unprofessional right now.
So my dad used to do satellite parking for the Patriots. So when I was like 12, he'd take me with him, and he'd pay me like $100 every week. So I saved up my money. We went to Raw at the Garden, and it was the night that Cena threw Edge in the Boston Harbor. And I bought that belt, $450 for that.
Okay.
For that. Yeah. For that.
Let's see. What is the most frivolous purchase I have ever made? I would probably say, for me, it would be artwork usually that I buy at Comic-Con. But I'd never exorbitantly spend. So if I'm thinking just random nonsense, maybe all my Funko Pops, if you add up all the amount of money I've probably spent on Funko Pops.
Okay. You want to talk about Funko Pops?
Sure, why not?
St. Patrick's Day. I was very under the weather. I spent $200 on pops.
Uh-huh.
I went on eBay and I bought a shark head Maui pop
Wow.
that somebody listed at like $1.99.
$1.99, not
No,
$199.
$199.
What is wrong with you?
I was under the weather.
That's code for drunk?
Sure.
Off cough syrup, yes.
Off cough syrup. Yeah, that's my choice.
Okay, Miguel said you cannot talk about his controller because you have a spinner belt.
Fair enough, but I was also 12. You're a grown man, McGill.
And now apparently I have the punchable face because Zach Morris is amazing. Exactly. You know what, Topher? Don't make fun of my Funko Pops, dude. Okay, because they're badass. All right, all my Spider-Man pops, all my Venom, and all this Marvel comics and stuff. Look, that was and is my kind of like to nerd culture. All right, but if I'm saying like frivolous purchase because it was like a real like last minute buy, maybe my Xbox 360 when it came out, because I don't play video games as much anymore. So.
I haven't touched my PS4 since I think Orlando. But what was I gonna say? It has to do with Xbox 360. Oh, I had an Xbox 360 for 2 days, and then I realized how much I hate Xbox, and so I traded and got a PS3.
That's probably the reason I don't play it.
No, I just think Xbox is stupid. Now I do want to switch because guess what's coming back out?
What?
Super Smash Bros.
I knew you were gonna say Smash. I should have known that.
So me and my best friend growing up, Mikey, every morning before school, my parents would drop me off at his house because my school was literally 2 seconds from his house, so we'd hang out before school. Every morning we play Super Smash Bros. Melee, and that I just remember that vividly, and I want to play it again. And I also I love the idea of having a dock where you can put it up to your TV, and then when you're got to go, just bring it with you and continue playing.
By the way, Miguel's also clowning you for $200 on a Funko Pop.
That's deserved. I do deserve that, but
okay.
But you still spent $300 on a controller.
Yeah, I want Miguel to like show to.
I was not in the right state of mind. You were in the same.
He was in his right state of mind. Yes.
Yes,
so Miguel, I want you to Snapchat me the photo or text me the photo, and I can show it to Chip of the controller, because I don't have the picture for some odd reason. But yeah, that was a very frivolous purchase. But we did play the new Fire Pro Wrestling video game at the convention, and when I tell you it is the worst controller-based video game I've played for wrestling.
So remind me, these controllers are those big block ones, right?
Yes, like in the arcades.
Okay. See, I like those controllers, but I would never buy one for $300.
Okay, I'm about to make a nerd alert announcement for the folks watching on YouTube. Nerd alert. Do you know what hit detection is?
No.
Okay, so in fighting games, when you have the like the box of the hit contact between two fighting game characters, it's called hit detection.
Okay.
We were playing a wrestling game. I think it's like a New Japan game coming out soon. First off, the graphics look like they're straight out of Sega Genesis. That's one.
It's the Fire Pro Wrestling game, isn't it?
Yes, the new one coming out. The hit detection, we were literally kicking at each other for 2 minutes and nobody was making contact. And we were right next to each other.
You guys are stupid.
That match went what, Miguel? 20 minutes? Yeah, I think it went 20 minutes. He was Kenny Omega, I was Shibata.
So that's actually cool. Shibata's in the game. Question. Is this arcade style? I mean, you got the arcade style.
No, real controller. Wrestling. Like
is it simulation?
Yes.
See, I can't imagine playing that kind of game on an arcade type controller.
Well, it was on an actual like gamepad.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying. But like he just bought that fighting game controller because he's Miguel. That's what he does. But the game itself,
disappointed.
Not good. Very disappointing.
It's not a good game?
No.
Okay.
When it takes 20 minutes for somebody to get the pin, yeah, no.
Well, that could also there's also another there's another option here. You guys could just be really bad.
Why would number one think I just said hip detection?
Because it sounded like you did.
God damn it. I have to work on my diction.
Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
Wow.
Have you missed me, Chip?
Wow.
Have you missed me?
Wow.
There's the big cock on television right there.
Wow. See, for people not watching, they don't get this.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Chip has what looks to be a bong, but it's not a bong of a
That's what I
giant.
thought it was when I first got it. Like
Yeah.
I
It's
thought they
it's like a
served me my
it's like
drink in a bong.
a shot tube, right? That's like a drink tube.
Yeah, I'm no. I mean, it's a whole like this thing is filled completely up to the
That's
top. It's a cocktail. It's a what?
it's a what?
It's a
Beverage.
it's a tail.
Yeah, it's come on, guys. You know this is funny. Come on.
It's a I'm okay. Never mind.
And
Goodbye.
you're stroking it. Never mind.
I knew you were gonna go there, but this one's my favorite one. The hand grenade. Tropical Isle on Bourbon Street. These things are like $10 and they go down so easy. Like I don't know what they taste like, but you can actually buy the mix online. And I just figured out what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
You're gonna get drunk and drink grenades?
I'm gonna buy this online. So the coolest thing about that is there's actually like a mini that grenade that comes out.
That's cool.
And in the restaurant, when you're done, you're supposed to throw it into a bucket on the ceiling. So I finished like 6 of them. Tried to throw my grenade in, completely missed, hit a cop in the eye because he was watching me throw it.
You hit a
threw
cop in the eye.
Yeah, so I threw it up and it completely missed. And then as the cop was looking up at it, it came down and hit him in the face.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
The police officer done got hit in the eye.
Yeah.
But nothing happened to you, right, Chip?
Nope. I'm here.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're still here. And Chip just covered the camera. So, folks, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know this was last minute. We didn't plan this. We didn't. He's giving me the finger right now. We didn't plan this. We didn't have a show sheet. We just wanted to do something that was fun and silly and ridiculous for everybody watching at home. You're probably going to see this or hear this on SoundCloud, iTunes, etc., because we're pulling the episode as soon as we're done. So, those who are going to be listening on the actual audio stream, you can hear that probably later on tonight, if not tomorrow.
It'll be ready for the morning.
It'll be ready for the morning, and we'll tie that together. I want to apologize for anyone who tunes into the SoundCloud feed. I have a weird thing going on with my Spreaker account that is kind of posting the same episodes 20 times over. But on the good news is because it's so annoying, my downloads are like going up because people keep thinking it's a new episode.
You're also going to get pulled down because they're going to think you're spam.
Yeah, well, on YouTube they cut that down because they thought it was spam. But it's something with the bugs I'm working out. I called Spreaker. Hopefully by the end of this week it won't happen again. But Chip, before we go, any last words for the folks at home?
No, I'm good. Actually, have we figured out if Miguel was asking if I was Canadian? Have we figured that out?
Because you didn't know who Cardi B was.
Oh, I'm uncultured swine. I've been called that by my boss at work. I fully embrace it, but yeah, no, I have no idea who Cardi B was. I had no idea who J. Cole was. Did not know what Kanye's son's name was.
Who?
Kanye.
Oh, Kanye's son. I'm like, who's this Kanye Sands? Like, is that in like a new wrestler I've never heard of?
I said son.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
You're welcome. Miguel just sent me the photo, so I'm gonna text that to you later. Okay. Number one is saying there's too many innuendos and they're covering their ears right now because there's too many innuendos. Yeah, no comment for those at home. As always, find me, Damian G347. Chip, when he's on, Chip K Fabe on Twitter. The show at Salty Chip Show.
Someday that will be back up when we figure out what the email is to that account.
Well, we got to figure out the email address, but we're working things out. And again, thank you, everybody. I'm glad everybody was here to tune in the YouTube stream. For those listening on SoundCloud or iTunes, every 2 weeks, we're going to try to get a show out.
No promises.
No promises. Go to Battle Club on the 21st in the Bronx. Google it. Buy your tickets. Get the Splash Zone so you can see me kind of just remind everybody that I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. And if they need anybody to talk to after the event, I'm your guy. And yes, I'm throwing out the 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
So many hands.
So many hand gestures. $30 Canadian. JJ just came on. What up, JJ? He said $30 Canadian to V-trigger your boss.
My boss?
Yes.
My boss is probably listening to this, so absolutely not.
What about your old boss?
Oh, I would do that for free.
Yeah, I heard that. He gonna V-trigger somebody for free. So if we do that, that will be a Salty Chip special.
I don't ever plan on seeing that human again in my life, so.
Are you sure they're a human?
Yeah, I unfortunately know that.
Miguel, I'm gonna tweet the photo. I can't do that right now. I'm in the middle of a show here. Come on, guys.
Come on, be professional.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Again, SoundCloud, iTunes. You'll hear this. We're gonna pull this episode probably in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, it won't take long.
Yeah, but thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We love you. Without you, there is no us. And Chip, what do we say?
Don't be a dick.
See you soon, folks.